Right, on today's video, we're going to be taking a look at this 1978 John Post Studios Carlisle mask, and this is not exactly a grail of mine because that's the John Post skull, obviously, which I did manage to grab, but yeah, this is a close second. I absolutely adore the Carlisle mask, and yeah, being able to own a vintage copy as well as the Tots Glow and Ghoulies is absolutely incredible. And like I say, this is from 1978. And you can tell that from the dingy paint job. It matches that skull pretty perfectly. Again, sorry, the blinds are open, man, so yeah, you can't really see that. But yeah, it pairs with that 78 skull perfectly. And the reason you know that is because it was 78 that got all these dingy paint jobs. So yeah, man. And I think that sculpt is absolutely perfect, man. I fucking love that. It originally came out in 1967, and it is a Pat Newman sculpt. And yeah, man, obviously this is just an original design, but I think it's just such a perfect Halloween vibe. And I picked this up off one of my mates, Daniel, one of the lads with a tattoo, and he was getting rid of this. He grabbed it originally from Ghostly Productions, and I think it was like $350, which again, man, like that's kind of the last mask I'm willing to pay them hefty price tags for. Like if I managed to find a vintage Don Post mask in the 200 range, like I did with the last skull I picked up, I'll pick that up all day. But yeah, once we start getting close to the 300 mark, I think that's when I'm going to bow out, because yeah, man, the rest of the masks I'm not desperate to own, whereas this Carlisle and an original Don Post skull, they were kind of the two vintage masks that I wanted in the collection. And yeah, man, I got an absolutely amazing copy. You can see the stamp there. It's got like a slight little tear on the keel, which honestly, it's very rare to find a Don Post mask that hasn't got a fucking tear on the keel, to be honest. But yeah, man, it's that fucking lovely black vinyl, nice thick copy. It's got good structure to it. And yeah, man, I love the way all the paint is dropped off the hair and stuff. So it's just such an amazing copy, man. And then you've got like the loss of paint on the eyebrows, all the black coming through, the cracks in the sculpt. Ah, oh, it's fucking amazing. It's such an amazing mask. It's not exactly dark, but I've got a black light here. I just want to show you how fucking much this glows, because I mean, it's not dark in here, and you can see it's like a fucking lamp, mate. It's ridiculous how these glow masks fucking actually glow. It's literally like a lamp. But yeah, man, absolutely incredible to own that mask. And yeah, we've got the Glow and Ghoulies from Trick or Treat Studios next to that. And honestly, man, I think aside from it being a wider mask, the Glow and Ghoulies one, I think seeing them side by side, I think that's quite faithful to it. I think that's a really good job by Tots, to be honest. And I think you can see it from that angle better. Seeing it from that angle, it's like such a good comparison, man. But yeah, that's the Glow and Ghoulies, which, if you're not going to splash out on a vintage copy, that is absolutely a great option for you. Like, it truly is. It's an incredible mask. Like I say, I love the Glow and Ghoulies line anyway. But I think that's a fairly faithful adaptation to that beauty. I think that's a lot more gaunt and a lot more like skinny looking. But in fairness, that's still got the plastic face thing. So maybe if I took that plastic face thing out and just stuffed it properly, it'd probably hang a little bit thinner, because you can see that's getting pushed out. That's where that stops there. So that's why the face is so fat on the top one. Whereas that sits a lot more gaunt and a lot more scrawny looking. But I mean, just look at that mask, man. Absolutely incredible. And Yeah, I do love the 78 dingy paint job. I think it especially works for this mask. Like, the skull is great, don't get me wrong, but once I got that white skull in hand, I think I do prefer that 80s skull to the 78. Just barely, because, I mean, the 78 skull is incredible, but I think that glow paint job works really well for the design of this mask, just because, yeah, just because of how creepy that mask actually looks. I think that paint job pairs perfectly with it, to be honest. So yeah, that's the Dompo Studios 1978 Glow Carlisle, and it looks absolutely amazing. And it looks absolutely amazing paired with that beauty. Because yeah, I still love my 70s skull, don't get me wrong. But yeah, we'll call it there. I got this in about a month ago, and I realised I just haven't made a video on it. And it's a fucking shame, because that sculpt, that mask, is absolutely wonderful. I fucking love the Carlisle sculpt. So yeah, owning a vintage copy is absolutely incredible, to be fair. But yeah, nice one for checking the video out. If you did enjoy it, like it, subscribe to the channel, share it around. That'd be massively appreciated. And yeah, see you on the next one. Nice one.